Shalom, first of all, praise the Lord, Yahweh, Baruch Shem, Yahshua, Baruch Shem, Kadash, Rabbi Arnold, Pastor Nelson, on the site teaching to let. Today's lesson is about breaking some of the strongholds of Christianity and other shit like that, man. But that's not it's gone to those. One thing I want to point out is Acts 7:48. It's like I know this is howbeit the Most High dwelleth in not second. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples but made with hands, as say the prophets. But saying like the Most High did not dwell in a temple. He isn't. It's in a temple like only, right? Christians like they try, it's a holy area, it's a holy land. I mean, it's like that's whole like that area is sacred, right? It isn't. It isn't sacred. It's like oh, we can't do it here. Like oh, we can't smoke weed here because it's sacred area. Like say some motherfuckers like oh, we can't smoke weed here because it's God's house. Like I mean, no God understands, man. So he's saying that little place can hold God. No, they'll hold the Most High. Stupid, man. Get Acts 17 and verse 24. Verse 24. Oh, give me one more thing. 17:24. He held that made the world and all the things therein, even seeing that he is the Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made of hands. So he's not in there, motherfucking man. He's not in there, motherfucking the big ass mega churches and holy houses. That stadium or whatever Joe Olstein has, most of it not in there. And I was like, oh yeah, it's only good. Right? Joe's not put as like as a holy man, like yeah, I'm a holy person. Like, it's not in there, bro. Get 1 Kings 8:27. He's also in the Old and New Testament, man. 8 and verse 27. Here, yeah. But will Yahweh indeed dwell on earth? Behold, the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. How much in this house thou have built? So the heaven of heavens, basically all the space cannot contain the Most High. How can this whole place cannot hold the Most High? So how can a little fucking shack, like 3 or 4 or 5 acres of concrete hold him, man? That's like the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain him, bro. Can't contain the Most High, man. It's like, what's the point? Like, we're gonna build a church for him. Let's go all get together, get some money, and build this church. Like, it ain't work like that. It doesn't work like that, man. You don't need this big fucking place. This big mega church to praise the Most High, bro. He's not in there. It's all at the end. It's just really just make. All the church really do is make money, bro. Make money. Second Chronicles. Two and 6. Zaki. But who is able to build him a house, seeing that heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain him? Who am I then, that I should build him a house, save only to burn sacrifices before him? So how can I build a house if the heavens and heavens cannot? What's the point? Like, besides, I was gonna say, like, what's the point of all these, like, call them church, like, these harlot houses and church, man? Just to rack up money to seem like they're important. That's all it is. Like, yeah, I got a big house. It's based, like, all it's really just flexing, honestly. They always look. I've been to a church before. I've been in that shit, bro. Big ass place. They have coffee. They have a little kids' room. Like, all that's in vain. All that's in vain, man. Ain't right. Next one I get John 4:22 though. But you got that though. Like most of them dwell those Christian churches, bro. You're not in there with them. Make this real quick though, okay? Second. John 4 and verse 22. It is one of the things that these coastal Christian churches believe is that they want, because what the mega houses, right? More seats, more butts to put in, more money. What they want is like everybody come inside. You know, God's for everybody. Let's read John 4:22. I started 20. No. I started 22. You worship, you know not what you know, and what we worship for salvation is of the Jews. Basically, at the end of the day, those people don't know what they're worshiping, because all of them have different beliefs. Some believe in predestination, some believe in free will, reincarnation, the Trinity. That all they're understanding really, like they're all not on one accord. So how the hell does that make sense? All not on one accord. We're all reading different versions. One reading the English Standard Version. One's reading the NKJV. They're all reading different versions. Yep, they're all like under one banner. Like that isn't right. Not all one accord. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. And that's who we are, Most High, man. That we are the true worshippers of the Most High. Most High willing, bro. My next fish rock here. This shows that it isn't for everybody. Yeah, what Christianity tries to believe, like, yeah, everybody come inside. You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. But it's the second Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered and saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but a world to come for few. And I believe Christianity has like more than like 500 million. I'm not sure the number. But yeah, they have pretty big numbers that believe in Christianity, man. Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Buddhism, Nation of Islam. They have like multiple fucking worshippers, bro. Multiple of that shit. Let's think it's second Esdras 9:22, and I know of this. Verse 9 and 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. Let the grape be kept, and my plant, for I labor, with great labor have I made it perfect. So he said, let the multitudes perish. Multiple. Let me read that again. Let me read it real quick. Second Esdras, verse 9, verse 22. Let the multiple perish therein, which was born in vain. The multiple were born in vain. They're gonna have no reason for existing, honestly, bro. And let my grape be kept. So this grape, only the select few will be kept, man. So that is say, all these people, like, they're not gonna fucking die, bro. With that, I'm gonna all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahshua, by Hashem, Rakadash. To the next Malcolm Shalom.